Yeah, here is he. Though in Gmail, we were not able to identify because we did not had a profile pic. Then again, we came to Microsoft. We have created a profile. We gave his first name, last name, and the email ID. And LinkedIn account, which is associated with this particular email ID, has been reflecting over here now. So let's give another part, Rishabh. So this is now a most common name. And let's create one more. Rishabh Singh, Rishabh 126. Anyhow, in Google server, it has been verified, but I'm trying to see in case if there is any email ID which is if there is any LinkedIn account which is associated with this email ID. Okay, so here you see many profiles are coming in. So with this email ID, LinkedIn account is not associated, but with this email ID, only one LinkedIn account is associated. So that's reason with the combination of his first name, last name, and his email ID. Email ID is something unique. First name, last name could be the same. So that is reason we are getting these results over here. So many Rishabh Singh. And when we have given Rishabh 1256 is not getting associated with any of the account. If it gets associated with that one particular account, then it would have come here only that one profile. So he's studying at IIT. IIT Bangalore. Sorry, Triple IT Bangalore. Let's search for this profile on LinkedIn. Okay, International Institute of Information Technology, Bangalore. This is his profile. But he could be other Rishabh Singh from the Triple IT Bangalore. Okay, 6 months. Most likely he might be because he's just doing his intern. Yeah, it's most likely he might be the same person. So we see his URL pattern is predefined. He has not edited this. We come here, Rishabh 126. We did go here, but we seen that no, we didn't had a success by doing that. Then again, I'm coming back and using SalesQL here. Try to see in case. Sorry, no email ID found. So maybe on entire web, we do not have his email ID disclosed. Pretty new to the market and did not updated his details on our internet. So that's the reason we are not able to find. So let's give one more try from here. Rishabh Singh users. I have 100 users. Okay, let's take up the same example. So now we have given the Rishabh Singh over here, and we have so many profiles. We need to see who is working on Java, because we gave the combination of Java over here, Java and Bangalore. Tell me if I'm getting, please pause me and tell me if you're not understanding, if I'm getting too technical or the complex.
So can I request you to just go through all the process in short? Actually, I just missed the beginning. So I don't quite catch what you're saying. Can you just say it in short?
Oh my God, that would be difficult. I'll send you the recording of it.
Okay, sir.
Okay, because in short means now we are already crossed 45 minutes, so it would be difficult to cover.
Sure, sir. No problem.
Okay, so using SalesQL, I do not have his email ID, but wherein in a Google server, we have already verified it. And maybe like we search for a Java or GitHub search also, we have a special session. I'm not going into that, but I'm just trying to uh, identify the email IDs and verify the email IDs. So here I know this particular email ID belongs to this candidate, this profile. But if I want to see his LinkedIn profile, again, I come here, then again we go to live, create a new contact, Rishabh Singh. We'll see in case if there is any other, if there is a LinkedIn profile associated to this particular email ID. Yes, American Express, and this is associated to this particular profile. Okay, if it is associated to that particular thing, then directly it will show. Let me just give another example. So we'll take this one more. We got their GitHub profiles, but I do not have a complete profile to see whether the person is a match for my requirement or not. Okay, so that's reason I'm just trying to import those particular contact details in my Outlook and trying to see in case if that person is okay, 2020 American Express intern. He's also Rishabh Singh, but with a different email ID. So let's see. Okay, he's not on a LinkedIn yet. So we got a profile from GitHub, but who is not on a LinkedIn, but he's working as an Android, then good at Java, C++, and all. One more Rishabh Singh. He's also not on LinkedIn yet. Okay, I'll take two bets on this guy. One is this email ID, and the other is his user ID. And let's see. Yes, he's the one who is working at Microsoft. It's associated. Yeah. Let me give one more example. I'll create one more contact and create. He's the one. Backend developer, open source, GSOC. Okay, GSOC. So that's simple. So we use live because there's a merge between Microsoft and LinkedIn. So data is already integrated. So that's the best thing what we can do to cross verify in case if those email IDs are associated to that particular account, or to find out in case if we have any of the guesses. We created an email perimeter, and those particular email IDs we are trying to find out in case if they're existing with that particular account in a LinkedIn. We give a X-ray search on a hacker rank. We see that a lot of profiles who sign up using Google, so sites like Hacker Earth, Hacker Rank, GitHub, or such kind of a coding forums, when they ask us to sign up with the Google, so once we sign up with the Google, that coding forums, what does they do is like our user ID will be defaultly created with the text which is before @Gmail. So same thing, we can scrape that particular data into one Excel and then use a email perimeter. Let's suppose if I take this part. So recipe creation, last time we had a session on creating a recipe. I think I'll have to sign in with the which part. I think with this email ID I've already crossed, but otherwise, let me see. This data earlier I've scraped. We are using some formulas. Concatenate user ID, comma, and Gmail to it, close. So we have our email ID generated here. This is kind of a bulk email generations. Whatever the data we get, we just use some of the formulas in Excel. And what I did in this case is like for these three names, these are the profile URLs. First, I've divided these three into the different columns, like used to a concatenate form data to graph. This one, I'll just go here, go to data, go to text to column, fixed, next. Okay, come back, delimit, next, other, remove the tab. So other, now I see which are the particular not alphabet characters which would separate this. Those characters I'm putting in over here, / finish. Oh god, it got stuck. Okay, so same thing what we have done there. Let's take these many. So for most of the profiles we got their email IDs, and for the profiles we did not get the email IDs, we have done that. Now we have created the email IDs for them also by creating those formulas. And one by one, I'm just taking these email IDs. I can verify it on a Google server. I can verify it like we just copy this all Gmail IDs. Anyhow, it is here, which is definitely a evidence. But otherwise, if I'm trying to just take a chance, if it is here, I don't need. But for such kind of a people whose email IDs I'm not able to find, first thing what we have done, as it is a GitHub profile, we just go to the API part. We give it over here first try for finding out the email IDs of GitHub profile. So in the first try itself, we got his email ID over here. That is of official email ID. Okay, but I did not get his personal. So we have taken that part. We have come here, Ashwath Kumar, which is very much common. So that's the reason we might not be able to get the perfect one. So yes, this is existing from this particular user. Similarly, again, I come back to this. Ashwath Kumar, give that part, gmail.com, create, and see in case if there is a LinkedIn account. Yes, I was doing it for Chennai. He is in Chennai, distributed engineer Ashwath Kumar. This is his LinkedIn account. Here I did not add any details, but we use some of the tricks like that, and we were able to find their email IDs. If I just can directly go to his profile, yes, this is the guy. So I know it might be confusing, but we can do one thing. Based on the request, we can have one more session. From today's session, immediately I'll upload in next 1 hour, and I'll share the link in a WhatsApp group. Go through the session, try to understand. In case if you're not understanding, ping me. Otherwise, based on the number of questions, we'll go with the additional session or a follow-up session where you can start doing it and I'll start guiding you. That's how we'll get more hands-on. So
Okay.
profiles, we are finding it from any of the platform. We can find it from Quora, we can find it from LinkedIn, we can find it from GitHub, we can find it from HackerEarth, we can find it from HackerRank, whichever the platform, wherever the platform we are going and searching for the profiles, we're getting profile. But after getting the profile, how we are going to find that particular email IDs using a free tool is this session more focused on. So here I run to and fro from one side to another side and one side to another side, but I believe you guys did understood the basic concept of finding out the email IDs. One is like with tools, but if tools also, we have most of the tools are not free. Hardly we get only 5 to 10 email IDs free for a month. Then we need to upgrade. One SalesQL is available, which gives 100 email IDs per month. But if you're sourcing every day, I don't think that is also enough. You can do, you can create another account and use it, but for how long? And the third thing, using all these tricks and trying to identify and verify. So are we good? Any
Yes, sir.
questions?
So is this also applicable on Facebook and LinkedIn?
LinkedIn, we have given the application applicable. It is applicable on LinkedIn. We have done that because see why I'm using this live. There's an integration between LinkedIn and Outlook, so that we have done. Second thing, if you're using LinkedIn Recruiter, okay, let me just go to. So the reason I'm not going to the paid versions, that's the reason. Otherwise, if I go to the LinkedIn Recruiter, I don't think many of you has a LinkedIn Recruiter, so I don't want to give those examples. But just in case if someone has an access to LinkedIn Recruiter, we just go LinkedIn Recruiter, say more, say import candidates. Okay, let me just take the bets here. Natarajan Ramaswamy. So we have his official email ID. Let me just take this part. Okay, we have created this Excel. I am removing his first names. Let me remove title also. Cut. I'm just using space. Finish. I don't know why it's not allowing me. With this file is corrupt. Okay. Otherwise, it's okay. Let me just take it. If I'll just give a single example. I'll not get into too many things. I'll just take this part. One is like by using a live, we have already verified. But otherwise, if I have a LinkedIn recruiter, then we just go either a spreadsheet, entire spreadsheet we can import, or with the first name, I just go with this QQ. I'll just put his name, go source from email, and say create. If there is any LinkedIn account which is associated with this email ID, that profile will come. So yes, this is the profile which is associated with this email ID. That's all. This one, and otherwise I come here. What was his name? Here I just give his Kurukshetra T, how much ever the details I have. And just give me, let me see. KURUKSHETRA Kurukshetra T. Only this much we have done. So LinkedIn, if you do not have LinkedIn Recruiter, use this one. Yes, he's the one. Similarly, I'm going here, cross verifying here also. Yes, he's the one. So perfect example to get. Where we did not get his email. Okay, we have it here. We just give a bet, something like that. Rajavahar. Okay. So let me just take a second example. We're giving here. Okay, here I did not get. Then we come to API part. Here we just give this the same control F at the rate. Yes, this is his email ID. Raja Jawahar 77 at Gmail. Now I go to Gmail server. This I don't have to do because it's already verified it from there itself. But if I have to find out his uh, LinkedIn account, then I just come here, create a new contact. Whether it could be, let me give up. So I have not given a right name. It's wrong, Raja Hawahar something. But let me see what does this do. So it has corrected it. So if you see Raja HAWAHAR, what we have given, but if that particular account is linked with some of the accounts of LinkedIn, that email ID is linked to some of the accounts of LinkedIn, then those particular profile only will come. Other profiles would not come. If I do the same thing here, so we are getting a profiles from the various site. What we're trying to do, for some profiles we get the email IDs, for some profiles we do not get the email ID. Then we convert this part into the various columns, use some formulas and generate a bulk email ID. That is called name generation. If you would have seen some of the profiles of individual sourcers or global sourcers or internet sourcers, they particularly mention name generation, lead generation, email generation, bulk email generation. So that is how it's all done. First, identify the profiles. Second, scrape the data using data miner. Come to the Excel, generate their bulk email IDs by using some of the formulas, which again I'm going to show you in another session. Again, we'll have a backup follow-up session for this, as I mentioned. Once we generate those email IDs, coming back to the live or coming back to the Gmail server and cross-verifying it, which are the LinkedIn accounts which are associated. If the person is not on LinkedIn, where else we can find the additional information about that particular person by using in URL part. Good enough?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Otherwise, this GitHub API is, so if it is on internet, we can 99% we can find anything. If it is on internet. If it is not there, then it's our bad luck. But if it is there, we can. Even this is one of my blog. So this is the another FI, not the related to the email generation. In case if you're sourcing profiles from the various sites, you can use this. Here I've customized and created a lot of search engines. It will search, give a X-ray for those particular site and get the profiles from these all sites. You just have to give skill space location. And you have all the user profiles from that. No need to give any X-ray or nothing. You just give skill space location. In backend, automatically it creates an X-ray and trigger it. Vikas Yadav, okay. His Twitter profile is this. Vikas Yadav is this profile. Let's see what else network profile he has it. Okay, I'm not logged in. I'll have to log in to see. But otherwise, let me take a pause over here. Any confusion? Or is it too fast? I know for the first time it would be a bit confusing. So immediately in R, I'll create a video for this and share it with you guys. Go through it again and again. Try to understand the concept. And maybe next session, I'll give you some of the assignments to find out the email IDs, uh, and you find out and you cross verify it and let me know. So that during that particular workout session, I can help you out, I can guide you, and that's how we can be hands-on. So if you need this tomorrow immediately, we can do it. Otherwise, you take a week of time, practice up, and by next week again we'll go for this workout session on this particular session. So there is another way of doing this. In case if I get the official email IDs, let me go for Anmol Singh. Here we had is, okay, let me just do this. Here we were Anmol Singh linkedin.com. Okay, so here these all things got created. Now I see the first email ID. This is also interesting one. This is called, this is one site, verify-email.org. In free version, we'll be able to verify only 5 email IDs in a day, but I would say paid version is also not that costly. I'll just show you. Okay, this email ID we are trying to verify. So it's verifying. Okay, email, so bad email. So this is not existing. So let me upload a list. So let me just take these many profiles. So these are the official email IDs. Maybe individually taking a bet would be difficult after creating those many email IDs or in an email promoter. So as this is a formula driven Excel, so it's the format is not taking as it is. I'll just come down and open a Word document. First copy it here. Then from here, I'll copy and put it here. Wrap text. And close. And then we come here. File must be in CSV or text format. Okay. Save as, browse, LinkedIn emails. I'll say save in a CSV. Close. Then we come here. Get this LinkedIn event CSV file we have uploaded. Here we have single email ID, and here we have a list upload. So it's still in a process. Meanwhile, let me show you a single email ID examples. First, I go here, verify, bad. Okay, it's hitting LinkedIn server. As this person was working at LinkedIn, we have created his LinkedIn related official email IDs by using email Prometer. So it's hitting their LinkedIn server and trying to see in case if that particular email ID exists. So this is also bad. This is also bad. This is also bad. This is bad. It does not give that. But that's what it was verified. Edith Singh. So just to give an example, let's suppose if I give my official email ID. So it doesn't have to do anything with my first name, last name, or anything. So Amazon emails are like that. But if I say verify email, so it hits Amazon server and gets back the result. And if it comes okay, then yes, that is the email ID which is existing. You can give, some of you can give your official email IDs. Any one of you, please.
hr7@geneticallnet.in.
hr7
Geneticallnet.in.
callnet.in. Is it correct? Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay, it gives bad.
But that's an existing email ID.
That's existing. Can you give me another email IDs? Anyone
Well,
else? Okay, I guess